So today you sold me a shirt
Yes.
about the Mutiny.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about the Mutiny. It was an interesting place. It's still around. What was it like in the 80s?
Madness. It was, you know, as I say in my other shirt, perico puteria. That's what it was. The Mutiny was ground zero for all that partying that went down. I'll tell you an interesting story. The card on the Mutiny, because they had the Mutiny Club in the Mutiny Hotel, that card belonged to a gentleman named Nelson Aguilar, who was a renowned dealer back in the day for everyone from Dolphins players on down. Nelson, somebody sent him a photo of the shirt when it came out. Nelson reached out to me.
No way.
And was like, I love it. This is art. Let's meet up. So a week later, I'm giving Nelson the shirt, which he insisted on buying.
Wow.
Bless him. He's like, no, you're running a business. So it goes to show you never see who's on, whose eyes are on it. The Mutiny was just legendary. There's a book called Hotel Scarface.
I've read it. It's excellent.
That's excellent about it. So that was real deal back in the day.
So the Mutiny, why was it so important to drug dealers? Why did it pick up with the drug cartel?
Miami was, I think, still sleepy kind of at that time, 70s, early 80s. And it was just a cool little hotel away from everything. The Grove was very kind of in the cut, laid back. And dude, it was nice. They had all these theme rooms.
Right.
And stuff. So, and the club, and the Mutiny Club, so which was the inspiration for the Babylon Club in Scarface.
I didn't know that.
A lot of people will know that. So all of that, and they had a studio in there. So some of the Eagles and Neil Young, they recorded there.
No
There
way.
was a music studio in. So all of that combined led to a whole lot of people hanging out.
And didn't they have like murders there and shootouts?
They had everything. They had guys scaling the balconies one time. They were freebasing on the top floor, and they freaked out. The alarms went off, and they scaled down like into the waiting arms of law enforcement.
Now, walk me through the artwork of this T-shirt because it's really cool. I just bought one.
Oh, the Mutiny?
Yeah.
It's a concept that I had where I go, how can I put across what it was in that era? And so we got a nice aerial of Grove Bay, Sailboat Bay. So you can see that kind of Bayshore Drive in the Mutiny Hotel. And then from there, I thought, well, I've seen a few shirts do a bootleg logo, but nobody had ever done the card.
Right.
And I thought the card was so dope. And I said, let's not just use any card. Let's use Nelson's card.
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, chopping the bilbies.
Yeah.
Which obviously we know what they're doing back in the day. They're cutting lines. So my illustrator just lit up. He's like, I've never seen that. I go, it's just something in my head. So that one hit people like pretty strong. They're like, wow, that's a hell of a design. Like, because it just came out original like that of the hand, and then a very Miami hand with the rings and everything too. So it's those little details, man.
Do you have a card, an actual card?
I know people who do. I've seen one.
They're like collector's items.
They're collector's items, man. They're not easy to get, just like the vintage Mutiny keychains.
Right.
So it's a thing. My boy Robin, the author of Hotel Scarface, he has one. Nelson still has his.
No way.
Yeah. So that's the photo I have that I used of the card. I said, Nelson, just do it. I still have the card. He goes, I paid for it in 1980. It's mine.
It's crazy. And then what happened to the Mutiny? When did it all fall apart for them?
You know, the madness and everything ensued, and the owner, I think it was Goldstein, he got out of the business, and it was abandoned.
Really?
In the 90s, the Mutiny was abandoned, and then a new group came in and kind of renovated it, and so now it's all nice and pretty.
Yeah, families go.
And families go, exactly, like what happens with everything from Vegas on down. It becomes a family thing, where it was a notorious hangout back in the day with the Miami Vice guys.
Yeah.
Everybody just, that's where you went to party.